Well, it's like this. Right now, there's a people living in the world called Jews, Ashkenazi Jews. These people make up the majority of the Jewish population. They are seen to the world as being the children of Israel. These people are from Europe. They are Europeans. They look like European in appearance. And the world believes that these are the children of Israel. So when we look at Hollywood movies that are made about any biblical story, all the characters look European. All the characters are European, played by European actors. When there's a movie about the Messiah, there is a European actor playing that character. If there's a movie about King David, about Moses, so forth and so on, there's always European characters played. So what we need to bring forth is according to the Bible, because there's so much doctrine, so much misinformation about the Bible that is being taught, that is being put forth today by the world so-called preachers, that we need to question, not only question, but research, pray for understanding on many of the things that we have been taught concerning the scriptures. So we're going to deal with this from the physical appearance, because what we're going to show in this DVD lesson, without doubt, and you're going to see the images, you're going to see the archaeological documentation, and you're going to see the historical information that we have, and you're going to be shown that the true children of Israel were a black people. We would call them today a black African people. And in part 2 of this DVD series, called The Curses, we're going to see that the so-called African American, that the so-called Jamaican, the so-called Haitian, the so-called black Cuban, the so-called Afro-Puerto Rican, and so forth and so on, all these people, all of us that are in the Western Hemisphere that got here via the transatlantic slave trade, we are the children of Israel. And this is going to be shown in Disc 2 called The Curses. It's going to be shown without doubt. But first, we're going to lay the foundation to show you that Israel was a black people, that the Messiah was a black man. Moses, he was a black-skinned man. King David was a black-skinned man. And that's what this DVD will show and prove. So, hey, grab your seat belt, grab your seat, pull it on up, because you're about to be taken on a journey. You're about to be taken on a ride. You're about to take a journey in truth, a journey in truth to uncover the true history of the so-called black man and woman of the Americas. See, brothers and sisters, I want to explain something here, and I always have to explain this. And what I want to explain is deception and ignorance. I want to explain these two words. I want to define them, because they're going to play a key role in you understanding everything that is presented here. Now, by definition, deception is a lie that is made to seem like the truth. A lie that is made to seem like the truth. So whenever anyone, anybody, any person, any being, any spirit, anything come to you, and they tell you a lie, and they make this lie seem like the truth to you, then you have been deceived. The next word, ignorance. Ignorance just means you don't know. You don't know. So if someone has come to you and told you a lie, and you believe this lie was the truth, that means that you have been deceived and you have become ignorant of the truth. Because you have been deceived, that means that you don't know what the truth is. So deception and ignorance goes hand in hand. And these two words are so profound because they have plagued our people for almost 2,000 years. Maybe even longer than that. Wherever there's ignorance, you can be rest assured that that person or that situation has ignorance because they have been deceived. You cannot have one without the other. When you have been deceived, you have become ignorant. Ignorant of what? Ignorant of the truth. Ignorant of the truth. And when you are ignorant of something, more than likely you have been deceived. So, brothers and sisters, deception and ignorance can only come about when there's a lack of truth and knowledge. Whenever or wherever there's no truth, there's no knowledge, then you have been deceived. Because truth crushed deception, knowledge crush ignorance. So you must have truth and knowledge in order for you not to be deceived and ignorant. But right here, brothers and sisters, on this DVD, Brother Obadiah Yisrael is promising you that you won't be deceived and you shouldn't be ignorant by the end of this presentation. And I pray to the Most High that be so, that it be so, that you won't be deceived and you don't be ignorant. Now, you won't be deceived because you're not going to get a lie that's made to seem like the truth. You're going to get the truth. You're going to get the truth and knowledge. We're going to go into the scripture and see what the scripture says about this situation, because that's the foundation. That's the foundation. The children of Israel are mentioned over 2,500 times through the entire Bible, from Genesis to Revelation. And no other people in the Bible is mentioned that many times. The Bible is a history book. It's a history book. It is the history book of the children of Israel. It is the book that details the children of Israel history from their past, present, and future. No other people on the face of the planet has such an extensive recorded history like the children of Israel, the Hebrews, the Israelites. So, I must make this known to you that in this presentation, there are certain words that you won't hear. You won't hear the word Jews, Jesus, Lord, and God, because we're dealing with truth in this entire presentation. So, therefore, we shall not deal with any deception or any ignorance. Remember, we just went over that, deception and ignorance. Now, the word Jew is not the proper name for the children of Israel. That is a created name, created by men. In fact, there is no letter J in the Hebrew language. So 2,000 years ago, 4,000 years ago, how could there be a people on the planet called Jews when they couldn't even pronounce this name in their own language? So the word Jew is a misconception. Please, if you need more information about that,